When reading any article or watching any video of any cryptocurrency, you would have definitely come across the term do your own research at the end. But what research should we be doing and how should we be doing this research? So stay tuned to today's video and find out what exactly do your own research means and how we can do our own research.
Subscribe to watch more videos like this.
Hello friends, my name is Soham and today I welcome you on Crypto Bulls Club, your one-stop destination for all the technical analysis and news from the world of cryptocurrency. If you are new, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon. This bell icon will always get you a notification whenever we release a new video, and we release new videos every day. So one of the most asked questions on our community was basically how do we do our own research, because at the end of every video most of the YouTubers say that you need to do your own research. So how do we do that? So without further ado, let's jump into the video. So for this particular video topic, I've chosen one coin, that's EasyFi. This is by no means a promoted video, right? So I'm just going to show you how should we do our own research, right? So I am on the EasyFi network website. So the first thing that we should be looking up is the white paper, right? And it's generally at the footer of the website. So if you can find it, here it is. So let me just, okay, so here is the white paper, right? So the white paper I've opened. So what are the things that I need to notice on the white paper? Number one is the authors. Who are the authors basically? So it's Ankit Gaur and Anshul Dher. So they are basically the founders and COO of EasyFi, right? Next, what is the thing? We need to read about the abstract. The abstract is generally found at the beginning of the white paper and it speaks about what the project is, what are the problems that it's going to solve, and what is the proposed solution that these guys are proposing, right? So in the abstract, we'll read this. So first, what they are saying is we introduce a decentralized system for the frictionless borrowing of digital assets on layer 2 networks to tackle the shortcomings of existing systems, making money markets efficient and creating higher yield bearing opportunities. So that's basically, in a couple of lines, they have summarized what they actually want to do with this project, right? Next, what we need to do is what are the problems that they have identified, what are the problem statements they have identified. So let's find that out. So here are the problems and the motivation. So some of the problems that they have listed here include the high cost and slow speed of transactions, high collateralization ratio, lack of smart financial products, and so on and so forth, right? So they have identified around 4 problems. Now, what is the solution that they are proposing? We need to understand that as well. So they have said like porting necessary infrastructure to layer 2 blockchain networks, existing layer 2, they have explained what is the existing layer 2 solutions that they have, and so on and so forth, right? So the white paper actually tells us what the project is all about, what is the vision of the company, and what are the problems that they are trying to solve. Always remember that there has to be a problem that a certain project needs to be solving. Otherwise, the longevity of the project could not be guaranteed, right? Now, next, what we should be doing is taking a look at the team. What is the team that they have? Now, for looking at the team, once in few websites, you'll get the team directly on their websites, but with EasyFi, you don't have that. So for projects for whom the team is not mentioned on their website, what you need to do is you can head over to LinkedIn and actually find about the project, right? So in LinkedIn, we found that about EasyFi network, and they have around 12 employees. Now let's take a quick look at who are these guys, and what are their backgrounds. So who is the founder? Founder is Ankit Gaur. So let's quickly have a view of Ankit's profile, and Anshul Dher is the co-founder and CEO. So we'll open these 2 profiles. So let's quickly first take a look at what Ankit has been doing in the past before starting EasyFi, right? So prior to starting EasyFi, which was founded in October 2020, around 6-7 months back, what he was actually doing is he was actually a guest faculty at one of the institutions in Delhi, and he was a mentor and blockchain advisor as well. Prior to that, he has 15 years of work experience in in WFX, that's World Fashion Exchange, and he has also authored a book on blockchain, so Blockchain Unwrapped, right? So basically from this his profile, what we can understand that he has quite a good background on blockchain as a whole concept. So yeah, Ankit's profile seems to be trustworthy. Now let's go to the CEO Anshul Dhir. So what is his profile looks like? Let's have a quick look. So Anshul again is the CEO co-founder of EasyFi. Prior to this, what he was actually doing is he was actually the co-founder of CoinFox. Now what was CoinFox? CoinFox, as they are claiming, is the most intelligent, faster and portable way to trade in crypto. So he has been into crypto since 2018 at least as a CXO. That's by CXO I mean someone who is a chief officer, like he was a CEO, chief operating officer at this CoinFox as well. Prior to that, he was actually a founder of a company, and he was also an advisor at an accelerator program as well. So these two guys have good amount of knowledge that we can conclude, right? Now once we gain confidence from these two individuals, from the teams and the from first of all from the white paper, and second of all from the team, we should consider and look what is the project, which sector is the project dealing into, right? So this project is actually dealing in DeFi, right? So let's have an understanding of the DeFi market as an overall. Okay, so the DeFi market is around $100 billion. We can see that right here. So these growths, so there's a decline in the past 24 hours, that's fine, but the market size is like $100 billion. That's a substantial market size that we are talking about. So DeFi, as we all know, has been a growing sector since 2020. So this coin is also doing something in the DeFi space. So that's again another tick mark for this project. Again, I'm telling you, this is not a sponsored project. I've taken this example just to explain to you guys how should we doing the research. Next, what we should be finding out is what are some of the competitors that we have for let's say for the project. In this case, it's EasyFi. So what are some of the competitors? So some of the competitors for EasyFi include Nord Finance, Compound, Aave, so on and so forth, right? And where is the place that you can find the competitors? Now, for finding the competitors, you need to have a good understanding of the sector as a whole, right? And you need to go through the tokens one by one. Or what you can do is you can head over to Telegram and join us on Crypto Bulls Club. Telegram.com/Crypto Bulls Club is the place. You need to join there, and you can actually ask the community what they feel and what are some of the competitors. So that is where our community can actually help you as well. Next, what we need to identify is their online presence. So for identify their online presence, what we'll do is we'll go to their website. So on the website at the bottom, they have 3 channels: Twitter, Telegram and Medium. Let's first open Twitter and then Medium, right? So on Twitter, what is their presence? Let's have a look at that. So on Twitter, they have around 23.4 thousand followers. Okay, that's kind of okay considering the fact that they have opened just about 6 months or 7 months back. So that's pretty much a decent number that they have on their Twitters, right? So they recently celebrated 23,000 followers, which was in April 9th. So that is around a day back. So yeah, they have been growing pretty well as far as the Twitter is concerned. Now, Medium will serve you on 2 purposes. Number 1 is the online presence, obviously. Also, Medium serves you as a source of news for this particular project, right? And what they are up to, right? So for example, they have just posted about 3 days back that they are actually doing a video making competition. So that they have posted over here. Also, some of the other news like Mirror Protocol joins EasyFi ecosystem to bring tokenized stocks and commodities, money markets on BSC, that's Binance Smart Chain. So you will get lots of news articles over here on their Medium channel as well. For getting more news, so this is their channel, right? But for for more news, what you can do is you can actually head over to coinstelegraph.com, and you can on this search button you can search about the project. Let's say I want to search about EasyFi. I quickly type EasyFi and press the search button. So there are not a lot of news which is there covered on Cointelegraph about EasyFi. There is only a few quotations here and there. about the project. So yeah, that's pretty understandable given the fact that they have only started on 6 months back. So yeah, I could not find any trustworthy news source about EasyFi on Cointelegraph, right? What next I can do is I can actually go to Google and type EasyFi, right? And then we can find out what are some of the things that are coming up on google.com, right? So some of the things definitely would be the coin market cap where they have listed, and CoinGecko where is the they have listed, and then their website. But what I need to find is whether is there any news article that is getting covered here as well. So I can see there are a couple of videos on YouTube which actually got published about EasyFi as well. So one of them is an interview with the founder Ankit as well. Okay, so you need to do this research as well. Next, moving on. So once we get these kind of satisfactions, then we move to the market side of things, right? Once I am confident about, okay, this project looks good, then I might move on to looking at the technicals and the markets, what they are saying. So for that, what we'll do is, first of all, we'll take a look at what are some of the exchanges that have already listed EasyFi. Okay, so I am on EasyFi, and what are some of the markets? So I'll click on markets. So I am basically on CoinGecko.com. You can go on CoinGecko.com or CoinMarketCap.com and search for the project, and you can get a list of all the exchanges that are available or are actually listing or are actually trading with this particular currency or this coin. Now, what are some of the exchanges? Binance, we all know it's one of the most trustworthy exchanges. Gate.io is there. Uniswap, WazirX. So if you are in India, WazirX is the most trusted exchange in India. Then there are certain other exchanges. So what CoinGecko does is they actually publish a trust score as well, right? So green is the most trustworthy, yellow is somewhat in the middle, and the red is like the trust score is very low. So you can actually refer these trust score with the exchanges. So with this, what you also need to verify on the market side is the volume that they are getting, right? So for volume, what we need to do is we can go to historical data. So here we get a volume of around, so on coinmarketcap.com, what we are getting is a data of around 2 months from February 12th till April 10th, right? So we'll quickly analyze the volume. Let me do this. Okay, so the volume right at the beginning on April 12th was around 9 million. That's understandable. Then we'll just quickly analyze. We'll not go into the deep. We'll quickly analyze how the volume has been trending on the overall, right, across exchanges, right? This is a summation of all the exchanges combined. So like we can see from 9 million we grew to about 22 million on 16th of February. So that was a good growth. Then we grew to 30 million. That was again pretty decent size growth in a couple of days. Then the volume got lower and lower by the day. February 25th, again the volume rose. So basically the volume is something that we need to keep an eye on, right? And for the last 10 days or so, what has been the volume, right? So for April 10th, the volume is around 10 million. April 9th, it was similar. 11th, 8th April, it was again around 11 million or so. But on 6th April, the volume was around 33 million. So that's a great volume which has come up, and I believe that's the the highest volume that they have clicked on a single day from February till April 10th, right? So in the last 10 days, they had some good news where twice they clicked 30 millions in volume. So that was one of the top 2 volumes as far as this coin is concerned. Next, what we need to do is the technical analysis, right, about the coins. Now here we get asked a lot of questions as to what are some of the indicators that we should be watching. Now trust me, there are more than 500 plus indicators available, okay, in total, but you cannot plot each and every one of them. You need to stick to 4 or 5 of your top indicators, because each indicator, if you're plotting something, one indicator will tell you that okay, it is going to rise, some other will tell you it's going to dip. So which one should you be listening to, right? For me, as far as I'm concerned, I have my set of indicators, right? I have my set of 4 or 5 indicators which I always look out for. So let's go to tradingview.com, and I have plotted the 4-hour chart for Easy US dollar. So again, I'm telling you, this is not a promotional video. I'm just doing this for, as treating this as an example. Okay. So one of the things that I follow is generally the 21 EMA, right? It could be on the, mostly it's on the weekly chart. So as you guys might be knowing that, I generally follow the 21 week EMA and the 20 week SMA. So that is where the bull market support band is. In the past, whenever there's bull market, these are the two indicators that the price jumps from, or keeps or treats these indicators as support bands, right? But here we can see that there's not much of a data which is available to us, right? So what we should be doing, so for that, what we need to do is we can go to the 4 hours chart and see if it is respecting the indicators. One other thing that we should be doing is that at least I do personally is check the momentum. How do you check the momentum? You check the momentum by the stochastic RSI. Again, the best part is to always treat watch this on a longer time frame, because there are very less false signals in the the longer or the larger time frames. I generally look at the weekly time frame as far as the coins are concerned, but here also it's saying that the momentum is high. How do I know that the momentum is high? So there are two factors that we need to consider. Number one, the blue line has to cross over the red line. That's number one. Number two, so after crossing the red line, it has to enter this zone from 20 and above. So that is when it becomes the most effective, right? Now, one other thing that we need to do is, people tend to, always compare, altcoins with dollars. But, as far as I'm concerned, that's not the correct way to measure. You should always be looking at altcoins against Bitcoin, because that is where you will be able to understand, the true opportunity cost as well. What do I mean by opportunity cost? The opportunity cost means, let's say I have invested 100 rupees in Easy, right? And I would have invested the same 100 rupees in Bitcoin. Now, with Easy, what's my benefit? Because the risk is definitely higher, so my reward should be higher, right? For that, what Easy is currently saying is it's actually giving us 1.31% higher returns than Bitcoin, right? So, for example, if Bitcoin would have risen like for around from 100 rupees to, let's say it grew to 110 rupees, Easy would be actually giving me in the last 24 hours 1.31% more than what Bitcoin has given. So Easy would have given me 111 rupees and 31 paisa. Okay, so that is what I mean by the opportunity cost, right? I believe I would have made myself clear. If not, you can always comment on the video and you can ask me. Otherwise, you can always head over to Telegram and join us on Crypto Bulls Club. If you have any doubts over there, we are always there to clear your doubts as well. Now, finally, one last step that I recommend to you guys is asking the community, right? And there's what's better than asking a pool of people who are actually share the same interest as you do, right? So head over to Telegram or head over to Facebook and you can find us on Crypto Bulls Club. Same thing on Telegram as well, same name on Facebook as well. So you can join either, you can join both the places, right? You can join Telegram, and that is where we are most active on. So you can join Telegram and ask us about any particular project that you might have heard about somewhere, or you want us to do a quick recap or do a quick evaluation. So we'll be happy to do that for you, like we have been always doing that. And this particular video it was one of the most requested video from our community. So we always listen to our community members, and that's where we say that we are not a community but a tight family, right? So the last thing that you should be doing is head over to telegram.com and find us on Crypto Bulls Club. Join the family and ask the question, whatever project that is coming onto your mind, whether it would be a good investment or whether you should be investing now, or are there any other good projects out there, or what are some of the competitors of a particular project. You can always ask that as well. Okay, so I hope I would have made myself clear in this video. This was one of the most requested video from our community members. So we always listen to our community members, right? So yeah, this video had to come out, right? So thank you so much for tuning in. Stay blessed, stay happy, keep subscribing us on YouTube leave a like button if you like the analysis, or share your views as well. What do you feel about your videos? Because that is where we get our most motivation from. Also, please mention in the comments, would you like us to analyze some coins for you? We'll be happy to do that in some of the videos. Also, if you want a more prompt response, a quick response, you can head over to Telegram and join Crypto Bulls Club. That's the place where we are, and we'll be happy to help you. So stay blessed, stay happy, share this video with at least one person in your network, and let us all grow together. Thank you. Bye bye.